Hello everyone, a very big welcome to you, and I hope you're having a fantastic day today. And today we're looking at Food Process Simulator. I think we're going to get a couple episodes out of this. It is a early access game, and our whole job here is to feed the masses. So, this is where we're going to build stuff. This is our cold storage. This is going to tell us how much we have in cold storage. This is an expansion that's available at tier 8. That's going to be available later. The devs do seem to be updating, which is really nice. It is an early access game. This is where we'll get a forklift later, but it wants us to buy a couple of things. One thing that I think this game does need is... what do we need? I need a starter machine, a straight conveyor, a slicer, a washer... just a slicer. That's right. I think it's just a 3 I need right now. Oh, and I need a packer. No? No? Oh, it wants me to buy 2 conveyor belts. Okay, so one thing that I do think this game needs is more machines. But it does want us to put in a starter machine, a conveyor, get out of the box, a slicer, and another conveyor. So this is basically what we're going to need to make lettuce. So how do we make money? We make money by accepting jobs. I think it should be jobs. For some reason, my microphone keeps switching off. Don't know why. But we do have to buy some lettuce. So we get some lettuce. We get lettuce in the box. Throw it in the machine. And because we have to throw the box in the recycle. So it'll take the lettuce through here. We grab a box. And we are just going to let the lettuce fall on the floor, apparently. I mean, it doesn't look like it's very good lettuce, but it's still lettuce. So we show the box to the gentleman, throw the box in there, he'll close his truck, and he'll take 1 box of lettuce. So we just have to wait until that's delivered. Which that should tell us here in a second. And then we go back into project. And apparently 1 box of lettuce gives us $1,800. And it levels us up to level 2. Okay, so now it wants us to buy a vegetable washer, dryer, and packaging machine. So we need a washer, a dryer, and a thin bowl, and a labeling machine, and a box packer. So with that, We got the slicer. So we need the washer. I would also like to see this be a little more intuitive of when it just like snap in. We need the dryer. We need the packaging machine. And then the labeling machine. And finally, the packing machine. So now we need our supplies. We're gonna need that. You know what? We'll just grab the big ones because why not? So we'll grab that and we'll grab some labels. So we need containers to go into here. Or later on we can hire people to do this for us so that we can focus on the important things. And then throw labels in there. And lettuce in there. And now we go in here. So the way this works, I should have explained this first up. It tells you how much they're paying per unit, what the target is, our experience, and how much we're going to make. Trucks only come during certain parts of the day. So now it's just a matter of waiting for everything to go through the machine. It gets sliced, it gets washed, it gets dried, it gets packaged. And it should there it goes there. And it will automatically box itself. So the box will fill up as it comes through. So once this has 6 in it, which will be one more, we have a box of 6. We show the gentleman, throw it in his truck, and he leaves. I do hope that they have bigger boxes, because boxes of 6 is a little slow. But now we have that one, we can claim our monies. It wants us to go end of day, but I still have stuff going through. If you okay, so that's empty, that's empty, that's empty, that's empty. There's still stuff going through there. But if you do have stuff on the production line or sitting out here in boxes, it will drop a grade. As you can see right now, our grade of lettuce is A. You leave it out for too long and was that 6? Yeah, that was 6. It will also let you pick it up before it's full. And then you can end up with like couple of boxes of like 2 or 3, but you can just throw them back into the line there and they will fill up. So that will be the end of our day. And we currently have 42 pieces of lettuce. You know what? We'll get another one. We'll make some money. Oh wait, he wanted 60. Oops. So what do we got? 42. Oh. We'll grab that because I should have made sure that I counted before I said yes. That was my mistake. I should have actually done what it said and force quit for the day, but I never said I was smart. I'm beautiful. So we got that going through. So let us start dragging boxes out to this truck. You can get things later which allow you to carry more than one box. I can't remember what level that is. That should be under equipment. Tier 4, you get the small one. Tier 10, you get the one that can carry 8 boxes at a time. I can't remember if they set it so that you can just throw it straight in the truck from that yet, but there was a thing where you couldn't. So even though you could carry it to the truck, you still had to take it off one by one. I hope they fixed that. It's been a couple of days since I played, and there's been an update since then. So what do I need? I need another 18, so I need another 3 boxes. Nope. Okay, so that one's got 6 now, so I need another 2 boxes. One more box. So he's happy. I would also like to see, like, if you hold over this while there's stuff going in, it won't update. I think that needs to be fixed. So we will grab that. Wants us to force end the day. So now we're on day 2 and we have $4,600. There are different, it's only going to give us these, so what do we want? 36 and 60, so what's that, 96? Right, so we'll get 2 of them. So we need 2 of them. Grab 2 of them. Grab 2 of them. So we're going to have 2 trucks coming in. First of all, we'll just get this going so I can start throwing the lettuce in. You can make the machines go faster, but the faster you make the machines go, the more maintenance they need. You do have to do maintenance to the machines. So that's a bit of a pain in the keister, but... And it also seems like there isn't really a limit on what you can, or the amount that you can throw into them. I think in my personal game, I think I threw like 40 boxes in and it didn't break or anything. So... But we need 90 boxes of lettuce out, or 90 units of lettuce to go. 96 units of lettuce to go. So the machine will actually say what its condition is. You got the processing log. The processing log will actually tell you if there's anything wrong. Like if your machines just stop working. You can actually see what's going on with it. I think what we will do though is we'll buy more. Just because we're probably going to need them. And that is starting to process through there. We'll just keep getting these loaded up, and so there's already 12 there. I figure by the time I am done filling this up, I should have enough there to basically get rid of one of these trucks. The more trucks you can push through, the higher tier you'll get. The higher tier you get, the better stuff you get. Now, one more problem I do have, once you get into the other tiers of things, or not other tiers, other, we'll say, commodities. The machines don't really change. I think there does need to be more machines. Like, we'll see probably next episode when we start tomatoes. Sliced tomatoes and tomato sauce, essentially... In fact, there is no difference between the machines. That one needs 60, so that one needs 10 boxes. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Okay, so you're gone. And you need how many? You need 36. So 6. 12. 18. So you need 2 more. Was that 6? No, that was 4. So you're gone. See if we can get some caught up here. So they should be good to go. That one's still coming. So this one wants 60. You can only have 2 projects going at a time. Well, we'll start throwing this out here so it's easier to throw in the truck once it gets here. We'll just throw it out in the sun, it'll be fine. So what's that? 18, 24. 30? So this should already be halfway through this one. We can claim our money for that one. That one's 36. Do I still have lettuce going through? No, I don't. Oh wait, I already had lettuce sitting there. That was stupid of me. But let's get some more lettuce going through. So both our trucks should be there. But this is so much easier once you can hire people. What level can I hire him? Unlock tier 4. So next tier. Which one are you? You're the one I'm already working on. So next tier we actually get to hire somebody and then we can just buy stuff, assign him to the machine, and they will keep they'll keep the machines running, and then we will get to hire somebody and they will load the trucks for us. So in the product catalog is where we buy new recipes. You can build the machine, you can get stuff loaded up and then buy the recipe. I have noticed that. But as you can see, everything here basically runs the same. Like even like dressings and that. There isn't like a blending machine. I think there needs to be like a blending. There should be like a blending machine in here. So, I think that's like one of my biggest issues here is there really isn't a difference in the machine setup. So you just basically make the same machine setup for everything. Later on you can get splitters and stuff like that. So you can basically just have like a thing of tomatoes being split into one making sauce, one making sliced tomato sort of things. So I think tomorrow game time, we will unlock tomatoes and start that. There are ones where you will, it's like for the next day or like 2 days in which you will get more money and more experience. So, but I think that's where we're going to leave this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with tomatoes when we start to get stuff expanded. And hopefully we can get an employee. And as always, if you like what you see, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come on back.